Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we'll be unboxing some massive figures. Massive, not in quantity, but quality. I'll finally be tackling the figure that I've been avoiding for months because I've been too scared and honestly a little too lazy to assemble. Get ready to have your socks knocked off, or your slippers. Let's start off with the smallest box. First up, we have Ghost in the Shell. Surprise, surprise, but honestly, surprise. One can never have enough Ghost in the Shell. If you can't see it, it says Logicoma. I originally wasn't gonna get this figure, but then, come on, respectfully. You know, this reminds me that recently one of my friends told me that the original Ghost in the Shell was bad. And everyone can have their own opinions, but not about Ghost in the Shell. My friend said that the show looked bad. Not like in terms of the story or anything, but the graphics were bad. And that is so offensive. Sure, the opening CGI sequence was ahead of its time and it might look janky now, but everything was hand-drawn. The animation is superb. I don't think they even got beyond the opening song. So you know what? Their opinion is doo-doo. But coming back to the figure, look at her. Here she is, put together. The assembly is easy, 10 out of 10. One of the easiest figures I've ever had to put together. I think Motoko looks stunning, but this clear plastic base, I'm not really a big fan of it. These types of bases are so easy to get dirty. Like if you have a slice of pizza and you touch your figures, that finger stain, that greasy finger stain will stay on that base forever. I like the way her face is sculpted. Her lips are very plump with that matte lipstick. Craftsmanship is great. There's really good shading on her hip bones, her clavicle, her everywhere. I think her hair is also done well, although I think it's impossible for figure companies to make a Motoko figure without a prominent seam line. But this time, it's not across the top of her head. It's just this weird triangle cutout piece on the side of her head, which is, honestly, it's fine. What I think is hilarious is the back of her head. It looks like a mouth. Or something else. But speaking of backsides, the main attraction is the cheeks, the Thunderbringer. And honestly, she puts my other Motokos to shame. I think she's a simple and well-sculpted figure, and I'm happy I have her. Moving on to our next figure, we have AK-12 from Doll's Frontline, I think. Yes. Speaking of greasy pizza hands, her base is in the shape of a pizza, or a Dorito, or a nacho. I think I'm hungry. Here she is, put together, and like Motoko, assembly was easy. Realistic wise, I think it's weird that the gun it just fits into her thigh, which is not realistic, and I don't appreciate that. I think she looks really good. I love the details on the AK, the clothing look really good. I like that she comes with two faceplates, one with her eyes closed, giving her a more serene, gentle look, and one where she looks like she's gonna hack into your bank account. She is very bulky on the top, and that's because this capelet is actually removable. Without her capelet, she looks less bulky, and she looks like she's ready for battle, ready to roll out onto the scene. And without her capelet on, you can see all the details on her belt buckle. She has a knife on the back, all the straps on her butt. It looks pretty cool. Personally, I can't decide which one looks better. What do you guys think? Paint job wise, she's not the cleanest figure I have. There's some paint splodges on the glove of her hand. It's not very clean looking. And whenever figures have flat ponytails that just kind of sprawl out onto their back like a dried squid, it always makes me laugh a little bit. Even with the figure's flat squid hair, the paint splotches, and the hollow pizza base, I think the textures and details on the clothes and the outfit are great. My favorite part of this figure is actually a thing you can't see. The underside of the capelet, it's like puffed out and stretched to make it feel like it's insulated, which I think is a really cool detail to have even though you can't see it. So overall, I think she is a badass figure. Moving on, we have our third second mushroom girl. Why did I say third? I don't know. In my dreams, I have 3. So this is number 2 of the mushroom girls. This is Diaphora Indiciata. Okay, forget that happened. How many mushroom girls are there now? Like, so there's this one who looks wintry. I have the fall one. I know there's the inky cap, blonde one with the suitcase. Is that all? She comes with a little folder, and of course, the manual. I've been loving the manuals for these mushroom girls because they look so cute. They're so sturdy and thick and so well illustrated. They're like mini storybooks about how you should assemble them. And on the back, there's these mushroom facts that I can't read, but my brain is filled with mush. If you guys are collecting or have seen the mushroom girls, which one are you guys looking forward to? Or which one is your favorite? Because I think for me, I can't remember the illustration ones. I like that she comes in a little dinosaur egg. The base, very shroomy. Has anyone seen my cap? She is so cute. I haven't put the cap on yet because it'll obstruct the view of her and I want to look at her a little bit more closely. Her hands put up a little bit of a resistance when the rod was going in, so that was unpleasant. She's wearing an all-white dress, which might make you think she might look flat, but no. There's a lot of good shading on the wrinkles and the puffs of the dress, and even the ribbons. The shading on this dress is 10 out of 10. I love how her face is painted. It's so cute and dainty. Her eyes are like rubies. Ruby moth eyes. It is gorgeous. So moving down onto the base, this one definitely gives more of a wintry vibe because everything's muted and kind of wet and dead looking. I do like all the mushrooms and the flowers that are on the base itself too. Lots of good textures and they're all really painted well. Now for the cap. Because the umbrella rod is like made out of steel, I thought the cap would be heavier, but this is really light. I would say this weighs as much as an egg. So just looking at the cap, it's not as see-through as I thought it would be, because just even looking at this illustration right here, it looks a little bit more, I guess you can't really see it on the camera, but it looks more clear and translucent in the middle pieces. But in the actual one, it's not, it's just kind of, you know when you melt hot glue and you make like a blob? That's what this is. It is the color of melted hot glue. Putting the hot glue cap on her elevates this figure to another dimension. This little curtain opening where you can see her face. It is just so adorable. Love this effect on her. Whoever thought about making the mushroom caps into an umbrella form is a genius. Just like the gunslinger before her, she also comes with a sleepy face. It's always hard to choose when there's multiple face options because they give off different kind of aesthetics. Like with her eyes open, she's like, whoa! I'm a fungus. And then with her eyes closed, she's like, I'm a fungus. Either way, a fungus. All that matters is that she is a wintry fungus queen, and I am thrilled to have her. The last figure we have today is a figure that I've had sitting in my house for like 4 months because I was too scared. When I was vacuuming, I would avoid eye contact and vacuum around it. So if you guys have seen my 2024 pre-order list, you might have been wondering why I haven't been opening it. And it's not because I canceled it, it's because I was a wimp. Elrond may have been there the day that man failed, but you guys are here the day that Janet succeeds against plastic and cardboard. We have the 15th anniversary Hatsune Miku Picnic Strawberry Fairy. Here she is put together and she is stunning. She is so large, so detailed, and very heavy, so I'm gonna put her down and I'm a little scared. You might be thinking, wow, the box is really big compared to the figure itself, but this hair. The box had to be big because the hair is big. This hair did not come to play. This hair came to torment me. There's just so much hair that you have to move around and maneuver around her dress and all the flying ribbons to get it into her head. As much pain as the hair gave me, I love it. It is just so voluminous. Love all the shading. The flowers on it are dainty. It looks like a minty, magical piping bag, and I am in love with it. All the details on the outfit are amazing. When I was looking at the figures, like the pictures during the pre-order process, I never noticed all these little strawberries, like on her stockings, ribbons in her hair, even the strawberry musical notes printed on her skirt. This is a strawberry fiesta, and she is the strawberry queen. My favorite part, aside from the hair, is definitely the face. I think her eyes are I think her eyes are beautiful. They look so vibrant and lively, and they are just sucking my soul out. I also love the little blush lines that she's got going on, and her little beaver straight teeth. She's got teal nail polish, and you know how I love my figures having nail polish. Of course, looking down at the base, the 15th anniversary written in chocolate is also a really cute touch. The macaron looks great. It's actually making me a little hungry. After that pizza slice base, I think I've gone off the rails. I'm really hungry. But I think having the plate look like a dessert plate is just adorable, especially with this dessert fork, this golden strawberry fork. This is an amazing piece of silverware or goldware. The back is also putting on a musical number. I love the little two hairs sticking out on the nape of her neck like little slug eyes. The ribbons, the lacing, the subtle polka dots on this pink flappy thing. It's just ribbon heaven back here. Also on the base, there is a huge bow, which adds to the ribbon madness. Honestly, I have nothing negative to say about this figure other than the fact that the assembly portion was very difficult. But that might just be me, because I have 5 pinkies for fingers. I love this figure, and you know, I said that there might be some regrets about not getting the Nendoroid because the box was so huge. But looking at her, fully assembled in front of my eyes, no regrets. She is just a strawberry picnic flower queen that I wanted. She is perfect. I am worried about if I have to move. How am I gonna take these pigtails out? This is all I have for today, and honestly, I don't know why it took me so long to open them. Sure, Miku's hair was a little bit of a struggle to put in, but none of them were really traumatic. Casting that fear aside, I love all the figures we opened today. Especially... Which one am I looking at? Which one? Let me know what you guys thought. Which one is your favorite? Which one isn't your favorite? And if it's Motoko, I don't want to hear it. Keep that to yourself. As always, thanks for stopping by and helping me unleash this gallery of beautiful women into my home. Stay spicy and never let the figures win. Do not be afraid. Goodbye!